Hello and welcome to our very first preview episode on the Talky Talk YouTube channel, joined by Dom.
Evening all.
And we're doing the Altrincham away preview. We haven't played for a couple of weeks, so nice to see some football again. And yeah, what are your thoughts going into it, Dom?
2 weeks off. I think you're never quite sure how the team's going to react.
No.
It could go either one way or the other. They could be rusty from 2 weeks off and forgot how to play football, which can happen. Or they could be nicely rested. We get a few players back.
Yeah.
This is rejuvenated, the tired legs that we saw the Dagenham second half.
Yeah.
Helped, and we kick on from there really, which is so. I'm hoping for option 2 really.
Yeah, I mean it's funny how it goes. There's a couple times I think last season we went, I've got 2 weeks off. That's brilliant, just what we need, and then we lost our momentum. But we were looking a really good team before the break. So hopefully we carry on. I know that Gary Johnson likes to obviously work his players hard in training anyway.
I think that's the beauty of having somebody like Gary Johnson. He knows how to play it and how to keep the players on their toes, keep them motivated, and keep them, keep them going, ready to go again. Really.
Yeah, definitely. I think we'll be ready for it. So Altrincham. So what sort of form are they in?
Bad form.
Okay.
I mentioned this to Thomas last night, and he told me off for it actually because they haven't won since the 20th of November.
Right. Okay.
Kind of like as we'd just improved, they got worse.
That's fair enough. Yeah,
they haven't won since really, so they're sitting 16th place.
Oh, okay, that's bizarre. I wasn't expecting that. I think, as you mentioned just before we went on, have they had like COVID issues, injuries issues, like everyone? Or?
Yeah, from speaking to a fan, they've had some COVID issues. They've had injuries. They've not got a big squad.
Of course not. No.
So they, a bit like us, they've not got a big squad, so they've struggled a bit and had to make do with what they've got. And I think they've been thrashed a couple of times by Stockport. Last weekend they lost away to Grimsby. So I mean they're a team low on confidence and desperately needing a win. So
it's been a bit of a bogey team, hasn't it? I've not enjoyed Altrincham games for a while because obviously we'll go on to the first game of the season, but last season they started our run, didn't they? When we lost 2-1 at home to them in November. And wasn't the last game of the season the Dead Rubber won away at them, 0-0 or something?
Yeah. Last game of the season we played them away, but that was the Dead Rubber, wasn't it? When it was 0-0 snooze fest. So.
And then obviously going back to the reverse fixture, the very first game of the season, which I mean we don't really want to think about too much. It's interesting looking back because I guess you were at the game and they completely played us apart that day. I don't know. I still don't know to that day if it was us being really bad or them being really good, but.
I don't remember them playing that great. They caught us in a couple of counter-attacks who made a couple of mistakes.
Yeah.
Not to mention Mr. Holstead in goal, but there were some errors. And I think we were 3-0 down before we woke up. I think
something like that.
I think that was it, really.
Yeah, I think we're 2. I'm just looking at the thing here. So we're 2-0 down. I remember it. They got 2 early goals. So stunned us because we were all like, "Oh, this is the team that's going to go up." Stunned, playing more into silence, and then we got a goal through their own goal, but we never looked like coming back. We were playing an awful brand of football that day, and Australia won. It's interesting getting up the lineup because there's a few players, like your Omar started. We had so many yellow cards. Little played, Winter played a flat 4-4-2 with Holman and right up front. Gabby Rogers played, come off, and I think
Rogers started right wing. I don't think he started right wing since then.
No, he hasn't. I haven't seen it. And he was actually my favourite player that day. I think he's come back from his loan now. Also had Holstein.
You're a sucker for a step over, aren't you?
Yeah. I saw one step over and I went, "Oh, he's got talent." But then after a while,
after 25, you've sort of seen enough.
Yeah, as soon as the fullback goes, I know exactly what we're going to do. It's not perfect, but I mean,
they did start the season well for what I can see.
Yeah, they did.
Their wins. They won 5 out of the first 8 games. So they started really well, but.
I guess it's a case of as soon as with a squad like that, you sort of run out of momentum, you run out of players because of I presume they're part-time, aren't they?
Yeah.
I thought so. It kind of gets like that, but they're always going to be a threat. They'll be well up for it. The pressure's more on us. But yeah,
I think the main thing for me is get a good start because the confidence will be low from Altrincham.
Yeah, I mean, we know what it's like, don't we?
We've been on bad runs, and you know what it's like in the crowd. You get nervy and you get worried about losing, and it seeps in. So if we can get a good start, get on the front foot. I'm sure Gary will be telling them get the first goal and go from there. Really, I mean, it's a game we should win, but
there's
it's
no
always
reason
dangerous to say that, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, as any fan, let alone Torquay fan. But I think we're in a right to believe that the form we're in, the football we're playing. Obviously, there's been no, as we record this video, no incomings, so to speak. But we'll see. It's still more than enough ability to do well for the rest of the season.
It just depends on some part of it depends on how much any more injuries, any more COVID issues. Can we get our first 11 on the pitch? I mean, you're just never sure who's going to be playing, really. I mean, I write a preview for the site every week, and you just make predictions about the lineup, and it's just hogwash kind of thing. I write a whole paragraph about Armani playing last 2 weeks ago, and he, of course, doesn't play. So you're never quite sure who's going to turn up, are you? So
we'll see. Obviously, a long trip for the Yellow Army, so good. Well, fair play to everyone who goes to that. And
it seems like there's going to be a good following. It sounds like there's going to be
no game for 2 weeks.
Couple of hundred there.
Yeah,
that's it.
So I hope you all have a safe trip up there, whoever goes. And up the Yellows, have your 3 points.
Have you got a prediction, Sam? I was going to put you on the spot.
2 on Torquay. We'll go for it.
I should have gone first because I was going to say 2-1. I'll say 2-0 then.
Yeah, hopefully. I think the way we're playing right now, football. We're playing good football, so I hope. And usually when I predict us to win, we don't do well. So really, I should have said 2 on Altrincham, and then
my predictions have been awful for a long time now. So
my predictions are only good when we're doing badly. So I think that kind of shows me how much of a pessimist I am.
I think the spine of the team is improved.
I think we're playing pretty good.
McDonald, Lewis,
all
right. When you've got those sort of players in, you've got foundations to build on. So go from there. And it's the sort of games we need to win if we're gonna push up. If we've got hopes of the playoffs, then, we need at least 4 points for the next 2, I suppose.
Yeah. Thanks for joining me, Dom. I hope you enjoyed this first preview episode. We're trying to do this most games, and enjoy.